Let's have a look at the second stage of presentations when I'm working on a new brand project. You ready? The brand noun process was really well received, and we've decided to use two of these nouns and combine them together. So those two nouns chosen were the eye and the compass. I go back to the sketching stage and start to rework those ideas, and here you can see I've developed the eye and the compass concept in more detail, and the one I've settled on is down there at the bottom, and I've just blown it up there for ease and legibility. So from here I'm going to take this towards a more finished vector form. Vectors is what we draw in. It's a completely scalable and flexible editable system that allows complete control over your logo and identity as a whole. So it's really important that whenever you're working with a designer that they provide you files in vector format. So I started looking at the preferred route in my mind, and I started vectorizing this idea. So the first iteration, I felt the eye was a bit thick and it was a bit overpowering. The second iteration, I felt, although the weight of all of the lines was right, but the different elements felt a bit disjointed. So I worked on it a little bit more and settled on a single mark that's completely connected but still retains that three-dimensionality, which gives it that sort of interesting look and feel. Now it's time to add some typography, and I decided to use a really nice industrial style font called Eurostyle, and I just tweaked around with the letter Q, taking an element from the logo mark, from the compass, and making that typography that little bit more interesting. It starts to work really nicely as a black and white logo mark, and if that is the case, generally as soon as you start adding colour and rendering some colour through, it's going to start to sing. So let's have a look at some colour. Here we've got a nice orange and olive colourway, which is kind of fitting because this company is actually based in Holland. I wanted to push the boat out a little bit more, and I've always loved that electric green and jet black colourway. I think this looks really strong. And the final colourway that I've demonstrated for the client is this really nice purple and off-white, and I think it's particularly strong, the purple against that off-white background. So this has gone to the client. I'm hoping that they like it. I really like how this project's coming together. I think it's got a lot of potential to look like a really strong identity. At the next stage, once the client's made a decision on colour, I'll start to pad out the whole presentation with a lot more detail, demonstrating how the logo should be used, how not to use it, referencing the colours, the fonts, creating some mock-ups as well so the client can see it in a real world environment. And the next stage is basically fit for sign-off. So hopefully at the next phase of this brand presentation journey, the client will be at a point where they're ready to sign off. So check back soon. Once that happens, I'll be making another reel.